Hey guys, Fnaf22 here with our video, and in today's video, I've got some huge news for everybody in the Five Nights at Freddy's community. Funko has officially lost their master license to Five Nights at Freddy's merchandise. If you hate Funko, you're probably cheering right now. But I just want to go into a little bit of a deep dive of what this means and what we could be expecting for the future of Five Nights at Freddy's merchandise. Also, before we get into this video, I do just want to say I did get a new AC unit in my room. So if you just hear a little bit of like a buzz or something, that's all it is. So got to keep it cool in here. It's very hot during the summer. But yeah, let's jump straight into this video. So pretty much, Funko has lost the major figure license to Jazwares. Now, if you guys don't know who Jazwares are, they make stuff like Squishmallows, and they pretty much make all the new action figures on the market. They make like the Sonic figures, the Halo figures, the Fortnite figures. They make pretty much all of the action figures you see in stores, and of course they also make Squishmallows, so they're a pretty big company because you know Squishmallows be making a lot of money. And now Jazwares owns the new major figure license to Five Nights at Freddy's. We don't know why Funko lost it. I don't think Scott has came out and said anything about it, but Jazwares is the new owner. Funko will probably still continue releasing Fnaf merch because they technically still do have a license, they just don't have the major license. They'll probably keep releasing things like snaps, even though the last set didn't do very good. They might still release them. They will still definitely be making like pops and the bitty pops because, you know, it's Funko's whole thing. They might still be making mystery minis, and we might see a few more Five Nights at Freddy's plushies, but for the most part, all the merchandise should be coming from Jazwares, at least going into 2025. Now, for example, Jazwares will be making pretty much all of the Five Nights at Freddy's figures. I think we might get a few more from Funko because they do have some stock left over things because they haven't released a lot this year, so they have been working on a lot this year. But I think going on, like I said, towards the end of 2024, beginning of 2025, all figures in the Five Nights at Freddy's merch line will be made by Jazwares, and we might even see some Five Nights at Freddy's Squishmallows. I think that'd be really, really cool because I know a lot of people love Squishmallows, and personally, they are very comfy. I don't care what anybody says, and I would absolutely love to see some Five Nights at Freddy's ones because that would just be honestly really cool. It'd be like the Five Nights at Freddy's pillow pets. Now, one big good thing about Jazwares is the owner of Jazwares has came out saying he loves Five Nights at Freddy's and he will listen to the community, which is very good because, as we know, Funko did not really care. Funko would always mess up on the Five Nights at Freddy's merch, give the characters inconsistencies that they didn't have in the actual media, and pretty much Funko never listened because we've been asking for Withered merchandise for years and we have barely gotten anything except for like a few mystery minis. So you can tell Funko does not really care what the FNAF community wants in the merchandise section, but it does look like the Jazwares owner has been a very big fan of Five Nights at Freddy's, and it looks like he will listen to what we want, which is absolutely amazing. You obviously want a company that makes merchandise that listens, because you don't want somebody who doesn't care about the IP, because then they're not going to treat it right, and then the fans are going to be pissed. Now, what can we expect Jazwares to make with this new Five Nights at Freddy's license? Here's a few things I think we'll see. Obviously, I think we will see the FNAF 1 wave, so if you guys didn't know, Funko's FNAF 1 wave was Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, Golden Freddy, and if you collected them all, you could build Springtrap. I think we will see something very similar to that because those are the most, mainstay important characters. I think in the first wave, we will for sure see at least Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. If not, they'll add in Golden Freddy and Springtrap as well, just because those are all like main characters and characters that everybody loves. But we will for sure at least get the first 4, and then some other waves I could possibly see them doing are obviously like a Security Breach wave, as a lot of people love Security Breach. I wouldn't doubt if we got a Security Breach and a Security Breach Ruin wave very early on into Jazwares' new merchandise line, just because a lot of people love it. I think we'll definitely get like a Five Nights at Freddy's 2 wave, and we will be getting a Withered wave. I know we will. I have a feeling within the first year of them making the FNAF figures, we will get a Withered wave, because that is what most people want, so that'll be really cool. And I think maybe we'll also even get like a completed Pizzeria Simulator wave. And one of the best things from Jazwares is we probably won't get these crappy recolors like all the Blacklight waves, and we probably will not get any freaking stupid FNAF AR waves, especially because that game's dead now. So that's the good thing about Jazwares. I think they'll make waves that people actually want to see, like Wizards and FNAF 2, and hopefully the figures come out really good, because I'm excited to see what Jazwares does with the major FNAF figure license. That was a mouthful to say. But before we end this video, there is still one big piece of news Funko still has releases left. Now, for the next few months, we will probably still see merchandise released from Funko. Right now, at the time of recording this at least, you can go on their website and all of their Five Nights at Freddy's merch is like 70% off. I mean, they're selling like new plushies for $6. They're selling some of the figures and snaps for like $2. It is absolutely crazy. But Funko will still have some releases. At the time of me recording this, they did just show off a bunch of new Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach Ruin merchandise. We got some new, I think, pops and figures. And then they also released a new wave of mystery minis, which are like some of the older ones in a new style and some withered characters as well, which is really weird that as soon as Funko loses the license, now they want to make withered characters. And they're just mystery minis. We still didn't get like withered plushies or withered figures. And also they just announced a new like glow-in-the-dark pops for the book series. And a new Golden Freddy statue. So we did get a lot of Funko Fnaf news still. And I think there was a rumor going around that they have made some Five Nights at Freddy's movie merch. So I still think for the rest of 2024, we will still be seeing Funko Fnaf merch. And maybe forever. We might still get releases here and there. But I think for the main part, Jazwares will be taking over the figure line and a lot of other things. So I swear, going into 2025, Jazwares will be taking over the Five Nights at Freddy's merchandise line. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you always be notified for when I drop another video. And let me know in the comments down below, are you guys excited to see what Jazwares does with the Five Nights at Freddy's IP? Or are you guys hoping that Funko would stay? Most of you probably aren't, because most of the people complain about Funko's work. But before I end this video, I just want to let you guys know the next video coming soon. Obviously, I want to do a video talking about all this new FNAF merch, but that'll be a little bit later down the line, because the next video will be my new opinion video on multiverses. I've been working on it for a little bit now, so hopefully it turns out really good. And I hope you guys are excited to see it, because multiverses dropped the full game now. So definitely going to make a video on that. I asked you guys in a poll, and most of you guys voted yes, or Jason winky face. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and before we go to the end of this video, let's give one last goodbye to Funko having the Five Nights at Freddy's IP.